Hello and welcome to the Code Maven channel. My name is Gabor Sabo, and in this video, we are going to see some news that I've just recently have noticed. It came out yesterday about the central backtracking system used by most of the CPAN distributions, most of the Perl-related packages. Let me show you the screen that I saw this. So the Perl NOC, the organization that maintains the Perl infrastructure, has just announced yesterday actually that they're going to shut down basically, or make it read only. Let me enlarge the font a little bit here. Make it read only the RT, the backtracking system, the request tracker, which is the central backtracking system for all the CPAN distributions. So what does it mean? I was wondering how many of the modules are still using. I mean, it's quite surprising to me that is, and certainly sort of a little bit sudden. I mean, I haven't heard about discussions about the issue earlier, and it's sort of we have 4 months now. I don't know. I haven't been using it too much, anyway, but many people do. So actually, there is this CPAN Rocks website that I've talked about it earlier, but now it comes really handy. Especially, that's funny because I just asked about 2 weeks ago this to be added, and I was really happy that the author of CPAN Rocks actually did it within a couple of days. But now this comes very handy. So CPAN Rocks uses the data from MetaCPAN to show statistics about all the distributions that are on CPAN. And in this square, in this table, you can see the number of backtracking systems, the distribution of the backtracking systems, backtrackers, that are declared or not in the various distributions on CPAN. So what you can see here is that RT, so 4,000, almost 5,000 of the distributions, of all the CPAN distributions, explicitly say that they are using RT. And we can also see that about 25,000, so almost two-thirds of the distributions don't declare anything. And the thing is that MetaCPAN by default points to RT as the backtracking system of the distribution. And I was wondering that what could actually MetaCPAN do at this point, because MetaCPAN could point these, I mean, it can remove the links. Well, let me show what I'm talking about. So if you click through this one, then you get to the list of all the distributions that are on that in that group, and it's gonna be a long list, but let's just pick any of them. So while it's still loading, okay, so it's loaded. Okay, so now you can pick any of the distributions. Basically, let me open one of them, and then you can see that here on the left hand side there is a link to issues, and this one specifically has one issue open, and this issue is coming from RT. Okay, now probably most of the distributions that didn't set explicitly a backtracking system are relatively old, but they're still and not recently updated. But that's not also totally true. I'll get to this in a second. But in any way, now MetaCPAN points to this and takes the issues from there. So it can still take the issues from there, but new bugs you won't be able to report new bugs there, and I don't know where can you report new bugs if you don't have this central backtracking system. So theoretically, you could go, or MetaCPAN could default to the backtracking system that comes with the public version control system of that distribution. So GitHub has the issues, and GitLab also has, and Bitbucket as well. But as you can see from this table, about the same percentage, so it's about the same number of distributions, don't declare their version control system either. And I assume that this is a huge overlap between those. So I mean, there are only going to be very few that they have one of them and not the other, or that have version control system but not backtracking system. So even that MetaCPAN probably won't be able to do, because they won't know where is the version control system. So that's going to be an interesting thing what MetaCPAN, the authors of MetaCPAN, can do. Where can they point people to how to report bugs? In any case, this is going to be sort of a major issue now in the coming 4 months, thinking what can be done with this. I would also wonder, I don't know if there are tools to export all the bugs from RT, so those people who have been using RT and those who actually are active maintainers, will they be able to extract all the bugs from RT, import them into, let's say the issue system of GitHub, and then remove them from RT, so there won't be duplications and there won't be a misunderstanding that whether those bugs are still open maybe or not, because that could be an issue if there are lots of open bugs on RT, which is going to be read only, and then if you fix those bugs and then what you do in RT is still show as if the bugs were still open, so it can be a little bit strange. Anyway, what I wanted to show you, so I said that these are the older distributions, but it's not entirely true. So the CPAN digger now comes in handy, because now it means that it can it shows this is the most recent 100 distributions, but actually we can also go to the Perl Weekly. So let's go to the Perl Weekly, and it has the meta CPAN file. So this file that I can link to it from below the video. Here you can see the statistics I collected recently. So that's just the last 2 weeks I collected the percentage of distributions. So the recently uploaded distributions in the last week, that's in every week, that's sort of these numbers. The uploads, the different distributions, and the percentage of those that have explicitly said what is their backtracking system. And you can see that like 42% don't say it, which means the authors sort of don't think about it. That means probably either they don't have bugs, or their bugs accumulate in RT, or they just say, okay, that's the default, so it's fine with me. Now they'll have to explicitly say something, or just say, okay, I don't care that much. Anyway, so that's the data, and what in CPAN Digger you can see the actual distributions that don't have backtracking system. So if you come to this column, this is the most 100 most recent ones, and that's more interesting to me because they are the active ones. But actually, you can go to CPAN Rocks and click on that. So if you would like to help, or then you can click on the list of these distributions, these ones. I mean, this is just way too many. I probably would focus on the ones that were recently uploaded, and maybe the ones that have declared it explicitly, and then the rest will just happen something when they wake up. I mean, if you're a CPAN author, this could be a good time to go to the CPAN dashboard. Okay, I'm just repeating the same videos again and again apparently, but these tools come in handy now. So you can go to the CPAN dashboard, sign up there, and I think right now it doesn't show it yet. So let me show you the page I have. So this shows just the links. This shows the links to GitHub, to your version control system. So maybe this would be a good time to add an icon here, extracting the information from meta CPAN, so it's not going to be difficult. Whether this distribution has an explicit backtracking system, so to make it easier for the author to see which one of their distributions might need updating, explicitly fixing this issue, explicitly saying what is the backtracking system. So I think that's it for today. If this video helped you, or you think, then it would be important for others to also see it, then please like the video, follow the channel, and whatever, just make it that more people will be able to see this information and get started fixing up their these CPAN modules. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.